Hey guys, welcome back to Concise Tech. I'm Tim.
And I'm Lauren.
Today we are taking a look at this wireless lav mic kit. In fact, we're actually using it right now. We're mic'd up and this is hooked up to my Canon SL2. This is cool because it gives you freedom to not be tied down necessarily. You kind of have two different wireless mic kits. You got these with kind of your traditional lav mic, and there are actually two kind of headset ones as well that you can plug in. They're interchangeable and easy to use, so we're going to kind of go over quickly with you today, how these perform and what we think about them.
So as you guys can see, Kimafun is the brand. You can find these guys on Amazon. Comes with a nice carrying case.
Yeah, so it's cool because like I said, there's basically for two people, you have both a regular kind of lav mic setup like this. There's also a headset in here. There's two of them as well. These, there's kind of a system where this screws in and kind of clips in with the receiver on each of these. So you can basically easily change out one of these or kind of the traditional lav mic like we're using. These are pretty cool. Obviously if you're doing more things like, phone calls or like a seminar, or maybe a little bit more of a professional setup, you can use something like this. For our type of purposes, this is kind of more like what we would be using here.
There's some extra windscreens and stuff in here as well.
And for charging, it's very simple because they give you this USB to basically three different micro USB connectors. So that is cool. I like the fact that that just comes in there and makes it simple because then you can charge all three devices. You've got like the two transmitters and the one receiver. So that makes it very simple.
So this carrying case is also pretty neat because as you guys can see, it has a mesh area here that you can store more in, as well as cutouts where everything goes. So all that stuff we just talked about fits in this one nice carrying case.
Yeah, so it's very portable. There are also a few other connectors, like you have this USB to kind of laptop connector here. So it has both headphone monitoring and you could use this to go into the computer as well. So it has basically everything you would need for multiple different kinds of setups.
So now let's get into the quality of these microphones.
So obviously, like we said, we have these hooked up right now. So this is going into the camera. So everything that you're hearing, the audio so far, is unedited audio. One of the big things with any type of microphone you use, if you're a beginner and you're a newbie, one of the things you might not understand at first is these aren't necessarily always just plug and play. What you have to do with this is on your camera, like if you're using a DSLR or something like that, like on my camera, you can go into your settings, you set the sound to manual, and that's going to allow you to hook up an external device. So with this, there's preamps on the camera. You basically want those as low as possible in order to get the best audio. So you're going to set the preamps on the camera, as far down as you can. Basically start where there's, nothing registering when you're talking into it, and then gradually build it up as needed. It'll kind of show you kind of want to get close to like the 12 decibel mark on there. But when you have these plugged in, then you have volume buttons on these as well. So that's kind of what you're going to do. You're going to talk, and then you're basically going to raise and lower the volume then on these devices as needed. And then that's where you're going to try to dial in that audio. So the receiver on this has just your traditional mic jack. So basically, there are, like I said, a couple other cables for like your laptop, for your phone, for your camera like this. It could just theoretically plug right into the microphone port. With the way this one's set up, it was a little bit of a challenge at first.
Yeah, we noticed with this one, it's just a little hard because it's a little bulky. I mean, what would you say? It's a few, 2-3 inches in length. So for us, anytime you stick that in, if you're someone that you're recording yourself and you're going to flip the camera out to be able to look at yourself, the receiver is definitely going to be blocking that.
Yeah, so right now, we basically can't see the flip out screen on the Canon SL2 because unfortunately the mic jack and the way that's set up is right in front of where that screen flips out. There is also the one cable in there where it kind of extends it, and then you just got to make sure you put it in the right port on the connector there. But that is one way you can hang it off of the camera, and then it kind of freed up access to the screen. But, that's a little bit of a workaround you'd have to do.
So this microphone kit can be found on Amazon. We'll put the link in the description below. If you guys are able to, purchase through the affiliate link because that does help us out and helps us keep making videos for you guys.
And so it's about $90 at the time of this video. It may change a little bit, but I think for that price, you do get, a very robust kit. There's multiple different options that you can use. Yep. Having the options for two different mics at the same time is also pretty neat. So this would be great for interviews. If you're a creator like this and you have, two people making a video. So this does have a 4.2 out of 5 stars right now on Amazon. I will say a lot of the ones that, were leaning a little bit more negative were people saying that there was, a little bit of hissing or kind of sound in the background. But like we said, if you turn your preamps down, then that's going to be kind of how you combat that. I think, it's hard to say because some of those people may have been dealing with that issue, or maybe they weren't, technically savvy enough to know that that's something you have to do. But just keep that in mind.
So like we said, this whole video has been recorded on the Lavalier microphone, so why don't you guys give us a comment below and let us know what you think.
If you guys like tech reviews, definitely subscribe. We have more tech videos coming up here on Concise Tech. Like she said, let us know what you think of the audio down there below. The affiliate link is down there, so that does help us out if you end up purchasing through there. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.